Live from American Times World Headquarters here in Turkey Cock Mountain, Callens, Virginia, from the Dixieline Connection World Headquarters. It is 10:16 on May 19th, 2021. Run a little late tonight. Finally made it. So, sorry for running so late. But I'm here. I made it. What's going on? Ah, Mountain Dew sucks, man. What's going on, Mr. Marcus? What's the word? Man, figure we'd talk about maybe some of our memorabilia. If any of us got any old memorabilia? Any old pictures? Stuff you already got. Things that you treasure. Old leashes, old collars. What's up, Tsunami? Old pocket knife. Old pair of boots. What's going on, Richard? You know what I mean, man? Yeah, pictures. I got tons of pictures. I got a picture problem. Oh, yeah, that's a cool piece of memorabilia. There you go. That's cool, Richard. No, I didn't know that. Oh, man, we're talking about memorabilia that we got, stuff we got that we like. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that painting was nice. What's going on, Mayhem? There you go. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. What's up, the bid? Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I could do that. What's up, Alberto? How's it going, man? That's not a bad idea, man. Making some big fatheads of famous dogs. Sweet, man. Sweet. I tell you what, that's a good book to have. That's a funny book. That's a funny book. We um we went out and looked up Joey Riley one night. What's up, Arrowhead? That the guy, the band from in the book. We went and looked that dude up one night. Went out and drank with them, listened to him play, and hell, he was still out there touring around in Houston, or wherever it was. It was in that area. I don't know if it was actually in Houston. Um, I don't know if you can see it in this picture. You see that old car in that picture? You see me sitting next to that, standing next to that old car? You see that old car in the woods? That's in Leo Kennard's backyard, in Meridian, Mississippi. That old car was back there in the woods. Hey, but that was kind of cool. Went there, man, where that man kept, they said at one time he kept 500 dogs there at that yard. So, but there were some old cars, an old building, and I got some dog pans. He had a lot of VW hubcaps laying around that were used as dog pans. I got some of those. Got my ring. I still got my ring from there. Um, but I have had some Paladin dogs, man. Um, I had some stuff that was I can't really remember exactly how it was bred. Well, I didn't know Leo Kennard personally. Oh yeah, that was a nice truck, man. I like that truck. I miss that truck. I flipped it like 3 times down the road. I hit a patch of ice and flipped it and got ejected out of it. Landed on the side of the road. Truck kept going, kept barrel rolling down the road. It shot me out the roof. And I landed on the side of the road. But Leo Kennard, from everything I've heard about him, man, he was pretty much a tough guy. Somebody you didn't want to cross, real serious, old gangster dude. Yeah, that's pretty nasty, man. Uh-huh. Man, oh man, where's my moderators at? My moderators have been. Anybody that wants to volunteer to help me moderate, you welcome to step up. You know, I'm glad to knight anybody who wants to be knighted. You know, that shit's disturbing. You know, yeah. Well, it was just the availability of the dogs. Oh, just all that shit and people are putting up. You didn't see it where I had to block it all? It's all right. Don't worry about it. Um, did you know, just to block people and I get all these crazy people coming in here? It's sometimes it gets rolling so fast, and you anyhow you'll see. Watch, just watch. Um, did you deal with Clemens more than Boudreaux? Um, well, I dealt with Clemens more because of, like I said, the availability of dogs. Boudreaux, he tended to sell a lot of his dogs, and Clemens, he kept a lot of his dogs, and so I could get grown dogs from him. I could get in on litters, like I had a full brother to Durango Red. Um, so what's wrong with you, man? That's a dog chat. Something wrong with that dude. That's what I'm talking about. That stuff. Just keep coming back. No, I mean, the dogs off of Maverick and Ripper, and the dogs off of Dick and Ripper. I mean, they're pretty much the same. Man, somebody keeps sending all these weird messages on the screen. You guys aren't seeing it? I mean, I don't care who has a moderator wrench, but he can have one. Well, as long as y'all ain't seen it, I don't give a shit because it's fucking weird, man. And it's weird, like somebody's fucking with the chat. I guess I'm the only one that can see it. But it's like some dude saying a lot of weird shit to me that's like shit that I don't really want to talk to some dude about, No, I never got to see Blackjack. I mean, it's a long story with that dog. I tried to get matched into him, and I don't want to knock on a dead man or a dead dog. Um, you know, he was a good dog, and uh, um, you know, I, we wanted to match Huckleberry into him, but I really hate to say that. Like a lot of people go, "Oh, they ran or this or that," but it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, I mean, you just got to look at his match record. Um, that grunt dog he beat was a 48-pound dog, and Francois Gerbineau, he was a professional finisher. That's the same guy that Tornado won her 10th against. Everybody likes to finish on the Frenchman from Canada. You no, man. We talking about memorabilia. We talking about our junk, but stuff we got. What kind of stuff you got? You got any old stuff? I know you got some old stuff. You got an old leash somebody give you? You got a pocket knife? Huh? You got an old pair of dog nail clippers you had for 30 years? Huh? What you got? Can't stop. I know you got some kind of memorabilia, man. Something that when you look at it, it reminds you of the Bulldogs. Something that you got a little collection of, or some kind of little old. Got you some pictures or a book or a. What's up, Paris? Hey, Paris, I'm sorry about the other night. About you getting caught up in that uh, um, uh, malfunction. That was that was all my bad. I just get flustered when that stuff happens. You know, I kind of lose my rhythm to the whole thing, and you trying to run all this stuff, and then something like that happens, and I don't know. I kind of blew it. So, all right, appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, my boy, what happened was it was his grandkid got on there and got to messing with his phone. So you know. Oh yeah, I hear you, Jimmy Mac. Shoot, man. Nah, you don't want to have 30 years in this. The ride is half the fun, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, man. I'm doing good. Why are they bashing you, man? Well, you know what I like collecting? One of the things I like to collect is artwork. I've seen some art. Hang on a second, I'll tell you his name. Uh, got his email right here. Let's see. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm doing this stuff, man. Here we go. Some of this guy's stuff. I don't like that picture. I like this one. That picture's cool right there. Check that out. That's pretty cool, huh? I like all the colors in that. That's a pretty cool picture. Oh, man, I'd really hate to say, you know. I mean, weasel, we didn't breed weasel much. We only bred weasel a couple times. Only bred him a few times. We bred Clarence a whole lot more than we bred weasel. Let's see here. Trying to find his name on here. Miles Wilkins does all that art. That's the guy's name. Miles Wilkins. But man, I got some art. Now check this shit out. I commissioned all this stuff. Check that out. No, no, I'd like to see some of it, man. Did do bulldogs? Yay, Jimmy Mack. I'll tell you the one I like. Now that one's good. Who's my favorite right there? I got 12 of these in this set. Oh man, I mean, my dogs are just pets nowadays. I mean, and it's just, you know, I hadn't done nothing with them in 20 years. I mean, they just pets. I mean, you know, they're just facsimiles of a pit bull terrier. Hey, check them out. Check out Zebo. Now that's a real drawing. That's all on pencil. That's the original drawing. That's not a copy or nothing. That's pretty sweet, huh? Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I love the artwork, man. I like cartoons. Check this out. Y'all know Rudy Cantrell? On Lockdown Rudy? Check out some of Rudy's artwork. That's pretty wild, huh? Big old sheet. And that's all original, like, you know, that's all hand done. And look, I ain't trying to sell none of this stuff. Ain't none of this stuff for sale. I'm just showing off some of my collection. All right, you know who that is, right? You know who that one is? Who knows who that is? No, 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 not art, not art. Close. No, not Butcher Boy. That's right, Spike. Spike's right. Drew got it. Drew got it. Drew got it. It's Spike. Tudor Spike. But yeah, I like it. I like that artwork, man. I mean, you know, the best thing to look for is consistency. Is to look for dogs that are like the grandparents and the parents. I mean, you know, when I'm breeding dogs, I'm trying to get dogs like the dogs I'm breeding from. I ain't trying to reinvent the wheel. I just want more of what I already got. So, you know, so when it comes to breeding, like my stock or any stock, the traits you look for are the traits of the parents. So, whatever kind of dog you're breeding from, hopefully they can reproduce themselves. I well, my reason is about every 5 years, 6 years, my house dog starts getting old. Well, usually about every 6, 7 years. My house dog starts getting old, starts looking a little weary. And, and then I'll also want a young dog to play with. And so I'll make a breed. And, and I'll try to breed two best dogs I can breed together. And, no, that's not too tight. Man, we were triple breeding Clarence and getting good looking dogs. We were taking that Clarence stuff and triple breeding it, taking that shit and cracking it way down tight. And, but, well, if everything you got's bred the same, right? If all your dogs are bred the same way, then pedigree doesn't really matter. It'll all kind of work out in the end if they're all bred the same way. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't know where that Pucky is. I don't have any treats for him, so he's pissed off. I stopped down at Captain Cook's and got me a fish plate tonight, or got a fish plate tonight, and had that for dinner on the way home. And I do have an extra coleslaw out there I could give him. What you say there, bully son? Played a pussy song. Oh man. I got that hat on the hat stand, man. That hat's waiting for a rainy day. Throw that sucker back on. Catch a rainy day, man. Throw it on, man. Protect the dew. Don't want to mess the hair products up. I do. I make big money, man. I mean, not millions of dollars, but they pay me thousands and thousands of dollars a week. And, you know, it's worth it. Passed away Super Bowl Sunday, 1997. That's right. That's right. That's what I got. I got me two coleslaws. She said, "What kind of side do you want?" I said, "I want two slaws. Two slaws. Let me get two slaws." Gotta get two of them, man. One just ain't enough. But this time I only used one. It was alright. It was alright, slaw. Didn't have enough of that juice in it. I like that juice to put on my fish. This was a little dry. Slaw was a little dry. Not really into the dry slaw. Kind of like the wet slaw. Holds together. I can do a little dipping with it. Dry slaw, try to dip with it. Coleslaw goes on. Cabbage goes everywhere. Well, bulldogs will eat cabbage. Cook it right. You know what they like too? Is the damn Brussels sprout. Man, they'll eat the hell out of some Brussels sprouts. You ever fed your dogs Brussels sprouts before? Now, I kid you not. Go to Aldi. That's the cheapest place I found them. You get these. They're 1 pound packs of Brussels sprouts. It might be a 2 pound pack. I don't know. Big old pack. It's a lot of them. No, well, I mean, I talked to him one time and I met him one time and, you know, but I didn't know him. Like I met him and shit and, like, you know, but I didn't know the man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyhow, you get these packs of these Brussels sprouts and taking things and brown them up in the pan, put a little brown on them. Man, dogs love them. They go nuts over them. They eat them up like they're little pieces of meat. I mean, just put them on top of their food like a treat. They go crazy for them. I mean, of course, let them cool off. And just put them right on top of their food, man. Dogs will go straight to them. When you cook them, just season them like you would a regular, like you're going to eat them yourself. Put a little salt and pepper on them. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, some carrots. Carrots work good. Somebody the other day asked me, like, what's up with peak performance and super fuel and all these RF1 and man, look, I know how to feed a dog. I don't need all that stuff. There's a grocery store. I know how to feed my dog. Black eyed peas are great, man. You talk about a great source of fiber and protein. But here's the thing with all this stuff, you got to be consistent with it. In other words, if you pick black eyed peas, then you've got to stick with them. You know, stick with them. You know, see what the results of it are. Don't just use them for a week and then go off of them. No, no, no. There's no such thing, man. There's no such thing. You know, I mean, that's called hope. Um, that's called hope, and that's called ambition, and you know, and a lot of times, man, it's just where you love your dog. That's right. A lot of times that's just where you love your dog, man, and that's what I keep trying to tell you is that you can't let all this stuff like change what you think about your animal. That's the truth, man. It's always easy to answer when you tell the truth, you know? You know, I went up and seen Don one time, and it was it wasn't a long visit. Um, no Jeep blood. No. Uh-uh. I'm reading yours, Kerr. What is the 80 part? 80, 20% fat. Um, what 80% protein and 20% carbohydrates. 80% meat. 80% meat. 20% fat. Okay, meat, bone, organ. All right, man. This sounds pretty good right there. I mean, those dogs are eating right. That's what I'm talking about. Um, I never did. I heard tell that it got crossed with some barracuda blood down in Florida at one time. There was a bitch down there that was out of Two Eyes, bred to Mallory, um, and that was bred. I heard into some of that stuff. Cool, man. I bet you're getting almost no stool at all. Probably old little white stool. Oh, shit. I figured the only thing you'd have trouble digesting would be the bone. So you might have a little bone come through in the stool. 20% bone. Like I said, you might have a little trouble digesting all that. So you might see some of that look come through in the stool. Do you see any of the bone come through in the stool? And what I mean is that by having like a white color to it. No, well, that's cool. So your stools are dark, just regular dark black stools. I was just reading the feed. That's a pretty good old feed right there. Hey man, I still feed kibble. I mean, yeah, you'd think that would be the hardest part for them to digest because it's like using rice. If you don't cook a shit out of rice, you got to make rice almost into mush to make a dog be able to digest it properly. If you just make rice like just normal rice, feed it to the dog, just shoot it right out their ass. Take that rice and cook it down real good. Get it like mush. Then feed it to the dog. They'll digest it. You know, works a whole lot better that way. Y'all do kibble, leg quarters, boiled eggs. I've been using that spirulina, man. It gets green all over all my stuff. And I put that spirulina in my dog food. Supposedly that helps with whatever. I don't know. Look it up. I bought a kilo of it and I've been using it. So I told my buddy I'd use it, so I'm using it. Yay. Yay. Well, I guess I'll keep using it. I mean, my dogs look great. My dogs look great. You know, But I'm mixing that with the dog food. Oh, I just barely put me in there, man. I just barely put me in there and mix it up. But yeah, I like that stuff. I guess. Turned on my shit green. Right now, I'm not really feeding any oils, like except for like leftover oils that I've got. Now I do a lot of deep fat frying. I got a new grill, and it's got an outside burner, and so I'll throw like an inch of fat in there, and I'll do some deep fat frying. Like I made some onion rings the other night. Man, they were awesome. And and I'll do shit like that, and then when that grease gets, I use it maybe twice. After that, I'll take it and pour it over the kibble and give that to the dogs. And I'll do that at least once a week, you know, sometimes twice a week. So, um, and I give them the drippings out of the grill, you know, where all my steak drippings and my hamburger drippings and chicken drippings, all that go. Give that to the dogs because that goes to a clean pan. All my shit's clean. It's all brand new. And so it just goes to a little clean pan down there at the bottom. Um, but that's really the only oils that I'm using right now. And then, of course, dog food I'm using is 30/20. I'm using that Pride 30/20. It's got a lot of fat in it. Oh, yeah, that yogurt's good stuff. Lard's good. Tallow. Um, if you've got a Buffalo Wild Wings near you, you can go there and buy a big old tub of tallow from them. They'll sell it to you. Most food service places have tallow. I'm trying to think what kind of. Now I got an old mortar and pedestal. You know the the mortar and pedestal from Art of Victory, that brass one I used to smash up the pills with. I don't know if you ever seen that video, but there's a scene in there that I got to smash up some vitamins with uh, a mortar and pedestal. Hell, I still got that thing. I still got that mortar and pestle. Same one. Made of brass. I sure do. I got it. I got it. I got it. Well, Who all's in the room, man? Who all's here? Where's everybody from? Who all's in the room, man? Looks like we got 50 people in the room. Hit me with some likes, man. Hit me with some likes. Got 50 people in the room. Hit that like button a few times. Give me about 5 or 6 likes. Come on now. Give me some likes on there. Ohio, Carolina, Georgia, Salt Lake, Georgia, Arizona, Kansas. I appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it. Alabama, Northwest Florida, North Carolina. Uh-oh. Oh, man, all the way from New Zealand. Wow. Michigan, Kansas, all over the place. North Carolina, all around the world. Look at that. Australia. No, I never heard of them, man. I sure. Detroit, Michigan, calling in from Detroit, Motor City, big Motor City. Bermuda, big Tennessee. Ah, cool, man. Iran. And this is the worst chair in the world. Nice. Las Vegas. I'm so looking forward to getting my new chair. Spruce pine. Man, that bad boy gets here. I'm gonna do a 5-hour video. I'm gonna do a 5-hour stream when my new chair gets here. It's gonna be so sweet. This chair feels like I'm sitting on a stool or something, man. I mean, it don't hardly want to move. You can't slide it, nothing. It's just shot out. It's dead. Yeah, man, tell us about Bull. That's right. Thronathon. I got one pair of Jordans, man. I can't wait to get it, man. Yeah, man. Tell us about Bull. We want to hear a story. We want to hear about Bull. I ain't never heard nothing about Bull. Not for no eyewitness. What do you say, Mike? Oh, is he still alive? That's a modern dog. Alibaba. Doing good, doing good. Grand Champion Solution. The name rings a bell, man. Why does that name ring a bell? Grand Champion Solution. I should know something about that dog. Yeah. How was he bred? Let me look at his pedigree. As soon as I look at his pedigree, I'll remember everything. Was that Headhunter's dog? Headhunter's Grand Champion Solution. Here's his pedigree. Yeah, that's it. Headhunter. Here's the pedigree on that Headhunter dog. Well, I mean, if they bred Maverick to a bitch that had blue dogs, or they bred Skull to a bitch that had blue dogs in her pedigree, then he could throw blue dogs. I mean, the female's gonna throw half whatever the genetic pattern is, or more. Well, it all depends on the female. I mean, if you've got a bitch that's matched up right to the male, in other words, it's a family bred female. Shouldn't have to be like a cousin or an aunt or um, a sister, or it doesn't have to be anything in particular. But The story of well, I mean, there's really no story about him. Ain't no story about Preacher. Hmm. Well, oh, I hear you. I hear you. Well, I'll tell you, that orangadanga bitch now. I mean, she was something special as a pup. And tried to keep her under wraps. And I bred her when she was about, I don't know, 18 months old, 19 months old. I bred her to Two Eyes. I think it was her second heat. And it only produced one puppy. We got one pup out of the litter, a dog named Cleon. And he turned out to be a real fantastic animal. My friend Frankie Hugh in Malaysia got the dog. And then I bred her again, her next heat when she came in again. I made the breeding again. And same breeding, bred her to Two Eyes again. And this time we got that Huckleberry dog. And it was just amazing breeding. But I tried to keep her under wraps. Um, old man had told me, get you a good bitch like that, just put her away. Just take her and stick her back and just keep your mouth shut. And so that's what I was trying to do with her. But just people got big mouths, and somebody said something about her. And probably because I probably got a big mouth too. And my buddy TVK, man, he was like, "Oh man," he said, "you got to let me take a look at her." And because he had made the breeding of Maverick the Ripper, and I'm like, all right, we'll take a look at her. And so she turned out to be all that in a bag of chips. And so let Durant campaign her, and because he ain't never showed nothing, he's always showed junk. And he did well with her. He won 3 with her, including beating the last time out, beat Hell on Earth's champion Selena, bitch out of champion Termite. She was a 4-time winner, and beat her in an hour. They picked up Selena in an hour. So, but that orangadanga was a bulldog, man. So, yeah, she was something nice. Um, which, yeah, and then I don't know if she was ever bred again. I don't know. I never seen anything out of her after that. I don't know if they ever bred the dog or what happened to her. But she was a real sweet dog, man. I mean, she was real easygoing, nice dog. Oh, Hell, ain't none of my dogs papered. Man, I hadn't registered a dog in, I don't know, 25 years. There's no papers on my dogs. Mm-hmm. What two eyes southernmost match? I don't know what that is, man. I mean, red. You know what papers are for? Papers are for beginners and for people that want to sell dogs. I mean, look, when you buy a dog, don't you know how it's already bred? I mean, before you bought the dog, you already knew how it's bred, right? What do you need the papers for? I mean, now you know how the dog's bred and you own it. Excuse me, and you own it. I know how the dog's bred and I own it. Man, you know how she got that scar down her back? She was out on the chain. She was out on the chain. And you know how a dog will get the chain wound up and they'll get caught out in the sun? Well, I was at work, and when I came home, her chain had got wound up and she had been got caught out in the sun. And after I got her cooled off and everything, I put her in the bathtub and put cool water on her and all that shit and got her straightened out. And took a couple days to get her back to normal. All the hair fell out on her back from the heat stroke, from where she got heat stroke. It caused all the hair to fall out on her back. But yeah, that's what happened to her. It was 30 years ago, at least. Back in the old days, and you chain them up. Oh. Yeah, that's what happened to her. She got sunstroke. Luckily, I come home. I mean, I come home from work, man, and found her. Blessed, I got off early that day. Uh-oh. Look who's come to see us. Look who's come to see us. It's the old Pucky. It's the old Pucky. You giving out any kisses? Huh? Oh, he gave out a kiss. Yay. Yay. What's going on, buddy? Huh? What's going on with you? Oh, you just want a hug? You just want a hug? You give Daddy a hug? Huh? You give Daddy a hug? You give Daddy a hug? You give Daddy a hug? Oh, yeah. There you go. You giving Daddy a hug. Oh. 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 You giving Daddy a hug. Oh. See, I give out hugs. Oh, ain't you sweet? Ain't you sweet? Huh? Ain't you sweet giving out hugs like that? That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Huh? Hey, hey, come here. Oh, oh, yo, Pucky. Yo, Pucky. Yeah, yeah, Pucky. Why don't you type something on the computer? No, you don't want to do that. No, what you want to do? You just want to look at the computer, look at yourself. There you are. See yourself on the screen? You see yourself on the screen? Oh, you're getting tired. You ready to go to bed? Hmm? You ready to go to bed? Hmm? Go ahead. Go ahead. All right. Greg, what's going on, man? No, man, I never seen Panther. They matched him one time. They had a little secret match with him one time in the Boss Hog, and never got to see him go. He wasn't ever open, you know. It was just more like a secret thing with him. Oh man, we're just chilling out, goofing off. I'm glad you're here, Greg. Look what I got. I got a D ring off the yard. Can you see that? That's a D ring right off my yard. I'm gonna do that in a book, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Which one you talking about? Blackjack's brother? I don't know, man. There's so much controversy with that whole litter. All right, Richard, you take it easy, man. We'll see you around. Oh yeah, you know it, man. I can tell you so much shit about that litter. I ain't getting into it, man. No, I ain't getting into it. I'll tell you what I will get into. Check it out. Volume 3 of the American Game Dog Times. Oh, I love taxidermy. I think taxidermy is wonderful. This is volume 3. This one here covers everything from September of 1993 to June of 1995. Man, this covers 2 years. And let's see here. The first Oh man, the very first one's got Floyd Boudreaux on the front. Check it out. Got Floyd in the box. Got Floyd in the box with Blind Billy. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, check it out, man. Chavis's champion Jocko. Check that one out. Old Jocko on the front cover. Nice book, man. Nice book. Got Broad's Ninja at stud in here. There's the Son of Jeep at stud. Hell, there's Frisco at stud. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, man, this is a good book right here. It's loaded. Loaded, man. And it's, I don't know, man. What do you think about 400 pages? It's like a damn phone book. About 400 pages. When you drop it, it's serious read right here. I don't know. I don't know if Kirby has dogs still. Oh man, what a good picture. A good old. There's a blow up of the Floyd picture. And there's a good old picture of Norman Hooton. And then, of course, it's got lots of words. Words. It's loaded with words. Oh, that's a cool one there. $25. Look, I'm gonna do the book. And the D-ring. And now that D-ring come off my yard. That D-ring come from my yard. So you're getting the book and the D-ring. So so you get the two pieces. And if you don't have a picture of Bo and you win, just ask me and I'll send you a picture of Bo also. So you get the D-ring and the book for the auction. and we'll run the auction till I don't know, 12:15. How about that, Greg? You still be up that long, or you just want to leave a bid? You can just leave a bid with me. No, I don't know whose D-ring it is, man. It's my stuff. It's out of my hardware, you know. So if I had got this from somebody, I'd have known where it came from. But it came out of my gear. I've been sitting here looking at it all night. That's where my hands have been. I've had it in my hands all night, sitting here looking at it. You know, but it's worn. It's pretty cool. It's a neat little piece, man. It's definitely been used. But I mean, it's nothing special. But it's mine. It come from here. It's still got the chrome on it a little bit. You can see where it was in a collar or where it was worn. But well, see, the thing about it is I collect rings. I got rings from, I collect hardware like that. So, what's going on, Jay? What's happening, man? I mean, they're easy to collect. You go visit people, like you go visit dog yards and stuff. You want to get you something to remember. It's always easy to get you like a ring off the end of a chain, a little piece of hardware off the end of a chain. That stuff's always usually laying around, especially old hardware, not being used anymore. You can get you a ring off the end of one of them. Anyhow, what were we talking about, man? We were talking about something good. Yeah, that's right. Champion bucket. Mm-hmm. Ah, cool, man. I hope she catches. Yeah, I hope you get you a litter. That'll be sweet. I appreciate all the likes, and y'all be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification button, and to be sure to share the video. Tonight we're talking about memorabilia and different stuff. And like I said, I collect art. I like any kind of artwork. I got some more artwork here. Some stuff I collected over the years. Here's a photo layout I did. This actually folded to make the magazine, but when you unfolded the magazine, it came out to the Texas flag, and it's banjo and BB red. And it's pretty cool. Oh man, there's a good picture of Butcher Boy. Now that's Butcher Boy. The great Butcher Boy. All hail Butcher Boy. All hail Butcher Boy. Yeah, man, I like collecting all these pictures and this artwork. You guys ever seen a Joe Corvino treadmill? Oh, I don't know, Carlos. I can't remember that kind of stuff, man. I don't remember that kind of stuff. Now, here's a drawing somebody did of me and Chi Chi. I'm still waiting for y'all to tell me about your collectibles. There's a drawing somebody did of me and Chi Chi. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, this is badass right here. Oh, and this will show up the right way too, because everything's backwards on TV. Check it out. It's badass, huh? I'm trying to find this poster I wanted to show you. It's an old poster from Mexico. These are all drawings. I'm looking for this old poster. I guess I didn't have it in this group. Yeah, I guess I didn't have it. All righty. Got a little auction going on here. Hey, that sounds cool, Georgia Bulldog. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. We got this auction going tonight, man, for this book. Damn, giant ass book. We got a $25 bid. That's including shipping. Plus, you're getting this D-ring come off my yard and the book. And 350, 400 page book covering all the game dog times from 1993 to June of 1995. So, big book, hell of a book. You get the book and the D-ring. And if you don't have a picture of Bo, I'll send you one of those Bo pictures too. And 37 people in the room. I got one bid for $25. I know someone else has got a bid out there. Come on now. Anybody can bid. You don't have to be a certified bidder or anything like that. All you got to do is bid and pay up when it's over. We'll work out the details when it's over. If you don't pay, you don't pay. I mean, if you don't pay, you just don't bid next time. That's all. So nobody gets mad at nobody. So just bid. If you want to bid, bid. Don't be scared to bid. Anybody out there that's on here can bid. We take Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, cash, check. There you go. Big Bonafide in with $30. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, that's a $50 book all day long. $50 book all day long. I mean, that's cheap. That's what I sell it to my friends for. The book cost me $30 to print, man. $32, I think it cost to print that book. I hear you, man. I hear you. Oh, man, they're going back and forth now. We got 41 people in here and 2 bidders. There's got to be more than 2 people in here that, well, it's really just one person. It's me. And what the Dixieline connection was if we were working a dog together, like I own the dog, and you were working it, or I had bred the dog and sold it to you, and then maybe you were doing it or I was doing it, but there was some kind of connection between you and me with the dog. And so instead of it being Fat Bill's cigarette, it would be Dixieline Connection cigarette would be the name of the dog. And that's why you'd see the 2 different names on dogs, because there was other ownership involved in the dog. Whenever you saw just Fat Bill on the dog, it was my dog. That was my dog. Whenever you saw Dixieline Connection on it, it was like, usually wasn't my dog, or if it was my dog, someone else was working it. That's what that was. But I never had a partner. No partners. I've always ran by myself, man. Sure. I mean, I had to turn myself in. I got sentenced on man, it was back in like August of 2011 was my sentencing date. And then I had to turn myself in October 9th of 2011 to Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, which was a camp there. I had to be there by 5 o'clock that night, man. I got there at like 10 minutes to 5. They were pissed. Like I was supposed to show up early or something. I mean, it's fucking prison, man. I'm going to show up at like 5 minutes to 5. I didn't even want to go, you know? I showed up. I thought that was on time, getting there right when they were closing. But all those people wanted to go home, and they had to process me, and so they weren't happy. But anyhow, I got there at 5 o'clock. They got me in, put me into place, put me in a unit, and I got a bunk, and was in there for about 2 weeks. And then finally I got moved to a lower bunk. Guy left. I got a lower bunk, and was in there for about 3 months. And then they offered me to school where I got to go to the drug program where if you successfully complete it, you get up to a year off your sentence. And it's a residential drug treatment program that the feds offer. So they had to move me. So they moved me from Morgantown to from Goldsboro, North Carolina. That's where I was, to Morgantown, West Virginia. And then I was up there for 10 months while I went through the program. And went through the program up there. Finished the program there. Then I left there and went to, now that was a low, like you had moved up a step right there, like you were behind a fence at that place. And then from there I left and went to a halfway house. I was at a halfway house for 6 months, and then got out of the halfway house and had served, after I was done, I'd served 18 and a half months locked up. So, yeah, I had to stay in the fucking halfway house the whole time. I didn't get to leave the halfway house. I got a shot like as soon as I got there. I got in trouble for running my business without giving them a cut of the money. I was running an outside business. They didn't know about it. And then they found out about it. I got snitched on. Anyhow, that's the way it goes. I got snitched on a bunch back then. I couldn't do shit without getting told on back then, man. I had someone all over my ass. But that was about it, man. Then I did 3 years paper. I got locked up for sending a dogfighting video to the feds, which was a felony at the time. And I got locked up for defrauding the federal government, for lying to the feds. Those were the 2 charges I took. Title 18, Chapter 24 of the Federal Code. Title 18, Chapter 24. You can look it up. That's what I got busted for. That and lying. Lied to him. Lied to him about, everything. Everything I said to him that day was a lie. You're not allowed to lie to him. Keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Shut the fuck up. I mean it too. Don't say nothing. Never had a felony before that. Never been in trouble before that. Had no record. Had zero. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. I got 30 months. If I hadn't got the program, I'd have had to do 30 months. That's what I did. I told on myself. It was either that or fucking go to trial. I went to trial, man. It's going to have to make everybody fucking testify. All them people are going to have to come to court. I didn't want to do that. So I just went ahead and took the hit and went on home. Well, maybe I should have took him to trial, but it brought everybody in the world into the fucking case. No, I think I did the right thing. It wasn't my job to tell on all them people, man. Wasn't my job to fucking have a big old case and drag all them people in there. Wasn't my job. Still ain't my job. My job is to just protect my little old dogs, man. Take care of them and love on them. That's my job. That's what I'm going to do. Just like I told him, I said, I'm going to have my dog. I said, I ain't going to fight them, but I'm going to keep them. And, hell, I'm the old Reader's Digest. They couldn't make a movie about me, man. They couldn't find nobody good looking enough to play me. You need that song, don't you? Let's see here. I don't know, man. This song here is so good. Check it out. I was thinking more like, what's his name from Australia? Russell Crowe. I thought Russell Crowe could play Fat Bill. A scooter.
I wanna see your pussy, everybody says it's nice. Can I come and visit? I'll be at your house tonight. They tell me it's soft, touching really smooth. I can hardly wait to feel that pussy too. You wanna play with pussy all the time. To hide that kind of pussy is a crime. You say
Yeah, that'd be good.
clever and so slick, but I think that your pussy's kinda sick. I wanna see your pussy, show it to me. Let me see your pussy, show it to me. Show me your pussy, show it to me. I wanna touch your pussy, show it to me. I wanna bet your pussy ain't as pretty as mine. I don't hide my pussy like you do all the time. My pussy's just the sweetest thing that you've ever seen. Compared to mine, your pussy's really ugly and mean. I bring my pussy everywhere I go. To watch my little pussy is a show. You say your pussy's clever and so slick, but I think that your pussy's really thick. I wanna see your pussy, show it to me. Let me see your pussy, show it to me. Show me your pussy, show it to me. I wanna touch your pussy, show it to me.
Yeah, I need to call them up and get the rights to it. Lords of Acid.
To a tiger when she's ready to eat. My pussy's always hungry for a big chunk of meat. So lay your little pussy right next to mine. You can bring her over around dinner time. My pussy is the hippest thing around. She's always been the talk of the town. You say your pussy's clever and so slick, but I think that your pussy's mighty thick. Now, I wanna see your pussy, show it to me. Let me see your pussy, show it to me. Show me your pussy, show it to me. I wanna touch your pussy, show it to me. I wanna see your pussy, show it to me. Let me see your pussy, show it to me. Show me your pussy, show it to me. I wanna touch your pussy, show it to me. I wanna see your pussy, show it to me. Let me see your pussy, show it to me. Show me your pussy, show it to me. I wanna touch your pussy, show it to me.
That shit's crazy. All right, man. All right. Let's see here. What should we play next? Here we go. I'd get it all over the car, man. I'd get it all over the car. It'd be Freak Nation, man. All right. Let's go ahead and finish the auction. We got 38 people in the room, and I only got 2 people bidding, and we're at $35 for a $50 book. What are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at on the bidding? Let's see, 35. Yeah, $35. All right. $35 going once for the book and the buckle. $35 going once. 40. We got 35 people in here, and I got 2 bidders. $44. 35 people. 35 people. You gotta that book right there sells for $75 on eBay. And that ring you can't buy nowhere else. Look at that. Lord Almighty. So you got 3 bidders. There you go. $50 bid, $50 bid. Since I was fucking around, we'll run it till for 1 more minute, and then I'll call it. Tell them about it, Tsunami. Tell them how good that book is. $50, $50 going once. $50 going once. $50 going once. $51. $51. $51. We'll let the bidding go till this song's over. When this song's over, the bidding's over. Gonna ride in South Dakota with 2 girls in a light blue soda. One thing was chained, the other was plain, but they both had a race. I'll add a book to it too. I'll add a book to it. I'll add a book to it. Make it. $57. 2 books. 2 books. Lord Almighty, man. Now, I'm not going to put a jump drive with that. That's just going to be the book. It's just a book. Man. I'm glad it's a long song. Oh, that's true, but you can put the extra one in the shoebox. Uh-oh. Drew done bid 60. best to get back to you. Ain't nothing I'd rather do. Look for me Sunday, gonna be there, honey, with something special just for you. Uh-oh. We done lost one bidder. We got 38 people. We're still down to 2 bidders again. What in the world is that, man? 2 people bidding. 38 people, man. Don't be scared now. Scared money ain't never got you nothing. Don't be scared out there in the real world. Step on out there. Enjoy yourself. Splash around out there in the pond a little bit. That water's good. Feels good on your feet. Take your shoes and socks off. Put your feet in the pool. Bid another $3. Go ahead and bid 65. Just put your feet in the water. Dip your toes down in there. Put your whole foot in there. Bid 65. All righty. $62 going once. $62. Oh, 65. $65 going once. $66 going once. You guys are killing me. Lord Almighty, man. I guess I'll work for $1 a song. Let's talk some dogs. Well, you don't have a book of interviews, do you? If you win, Greg, you get a book of interviews. All right. If Drew wins, he gets a choice between my book or book of interviews. He can have either one. Uh-oh. Harris Jackson steps in with $75 bid. Baby, she's so fine. Let me come and see me sometime. My love, hold on tight. Now we talking. The red chair cost Big Daddy. But I'm going to tell you what. Let me tell you the truth about something here. Let me tell you something. I don't know what it is because I bought the new chair, but now that I got the new chair coming, this old chair is fucking horrible, man. I mean, like, I've been thinking about going and getting a folding chair out of the yard and bringing it in here and sitting in it until the other one gets here. This one feels like it's going to fall over. Holy cow, Paris Jackson is in for the win. Paris Jackson is in for the win. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, man. Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. And like I said, the red one is $50 cheaper. They the black ones the black ones were 550 and the red ones were $500. Well, like 499 if you took a red one. I was like, fuck, man, I'm safe. $50. I'll take a red chair. I said, oh yeah. Daddy take a red chair. It ain't no problem with me. The hot seat, baby. The hot seat. Daddy's sitting in the hot seat. Paris in for the win. I knew it. 34 people out there. 34 people out there. There had to be more bidders than that. Tom Bolin. Tom Bolin's a player now. Ooh. Paris is certified. They're all certified, man. Bonafide, ratified, tatified. Paris, my buddy. No, Lord. Oh, it's hard to gamble when you're 20 years in debt. It's hard to save money when you're 20 years in debt. Oh, Lord Almighty, man. Greg, she ain't looking. She ain't looking. Go for it, man. Put the 100 up. Put the 100 up, Greg. Ain't nobody looking at you. Don't worry about it. Ain't nobody paying no attention. The only people looking at you is us, man. And shit, I think I got another bidder out there. Man, oh man. The man with the tips is getting them hit. All right. 12:30, man. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I better take that sucker off of eBay. If I don't take it off of eBay, somebody will buy it for sure. Y'all go ahead and fight it out. Damn it. All right. Oh, man. Since you already hooked up on the DVDs, man. Yeah, you already hooked up on the DVDs. Lord Almighty. Man, oh man. You might as well go ahead and lay on down, Greg. 125, 125 going once. 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 Man, I got to make copies of them. I'll get to it as soon as I can. I'm gonna have to get a machine to make a copy of it onto the jump drive. But we get it done. We get it done. How'd Paris foul out? Paris didn't foul out. Paris is in, man. 125 going twice. 125 going twice. 125 going twice. 125 going twice. No foul called. No foul recognized. No foul recognized. You better come up with more than that. You better come up with 126. I'm going to take my traditional drink here, and then I'm calling it. The ref's sitting right here. I'm getting ready to call it. I just took my traditional drink. 125 going twice. 125. Sold, 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 sold. Paris Jackson. Yay, yay. Ow! I got to go get something to drink. My stuff's out. Oh. Paris, I'm going to send you all 3 books. Send you the volume 2 or volume 3, the yellow book you won, the book of interviews, and my new book, Fat Bill by Fat Bill, and the D-Ring. I'm going to send all of that to you. So you got all 3 books and the D-Ring. So I appreciate that. All right. Ow! Sure, I got another book we can put up. No, Paris wasn't messing around, man. Well, I'm out of that volume, but I'll have some here in about a week. I got a volume 4. I got a volume 4. That's a good one right there. Tell him about that one, Tsunami. That's the one I call the sheriff's issue. That's got the very first article in here is the one where Norman Hooten wrote his pledge on the front cover. And oh man, you know that I ain't even thought twice about that, Paris. Shoot, my brother, you you take care of that. I'm not worried about that. Shoot, man. Thank you very much. That was some awesome bidding. Shut old Greg's ass down. Did you hear? I'm gonna send you all 3 books. And granddaddy. Ah. Hello, Alyssa. I got your granddaddy. Um, well, you can bid on one. We can auction one off. You can buy one. I mean, I'll say this book right here for $85. There's a spider on it. Oh, there's a spider. But we auction them off. Yeah, man. Look, this is a hell of a book right here. This one here is a sheriff book. This is volume 4, and it focuses on Norman Hooton. And what you do, Alyssa, sure, you can pay by money order. Yeah, that's no problem. Man, I ain't in no hurry. You can pay by money order, and we start bidding. Just bid, so we can do this book next. But this is a hell of a book right here. Here's a good story on a dog. Somebody was just asking me about this dog the other day, Garrett Shorty, because there's semen on this dog being sold. Garrett Shorty, the cutting edge, Garrett Shorty, November 5th, 1985 to February 20th, 1996. So he's been dead since 1996. And they're selling semen off of him. I acquired Shorty from Tim Stewart in Arkansas, where, from what I was told to me, he had spent a good part of his life. Shorty was bred from James Garrett campaign by Albert White, who made him a 2-time winner, then sold him to Joe Davis, and then on to Tim Stewart. Shorty was a little 34-pound dog with a big heart and a great personality. He was always had a big smile and not a tooth or stump in his mouth. Even on his worst day, he will be greatly missed by me and everyone who had the opportunity to have some of contact with him. He always left some kind of impression on everyone's mind that met him. Signed, Pit Stop Kennels. That's a nice little story. Yeah, that's a nice book right there. Ching ching. All right. I couldn't hardly read anything with all that shit, man. Hang on a second. Turn all this shit down. Yeah, you know what? I did get a lot of blind dogs. Oh, hang on a second, Paris. I got it. And there you go. And I got all the information. And I will mail it off to you in the morning. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. You the man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, man. I blocked her ass. I just dumped her from the whole site. I don't listen to that shit. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, but, what dog would you get that was born before you? Oh, that's a good question. Um, Dog that was born before me that I would get. Um, well, I'd want something that I knew how it was bred. I'd probably get a female so I could breed her. Um, mm, um, um, I'll take. There was a belly sister to Tudor's Diabo that was around. And I'll take that shit. I'll take the belly sister to Tudor's Diabo. How about that? Is that a good answer? Grandpa don't have to listen to that shit. Grandpa, if I didn't put her in timeout, I permanently blocked that ass. Yeah, that's the story. But that's who I'll take is Lil. I take Dabo's sister. You know, oh, I could breed her to any dog I want before I was born. Oh shit, man. probably breed her to that Fitzwater's Goldie dog. You know, I'd probably go with some of that old Southwest blood and breed her that Fitzwater's Champion Goldie. I think it'd be a nice foundation. You know, but that's if I could breed to anything. Um, Next up from there would be, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd want to breed to a dog that I knew how the dog was bred. Oh, I get 2 breedings with her? Okay. Fitzwater's Goldie and I guess I'd breed her to her son, Spike. You know? I mean, her nephew, Spike. You know? I'd breed her to Tutor Spike. Yeah, take Dibo's sister to Tutor Spike. You know, yeah, no, I'll take it to Tutor Spike. And the reason I do that is because that'll give me good stuff to cross with my Bolero dogs. See, if I do it to the dime stuff, then I lose all the inbreeding of that Lil dog. If I breed it to Tutor's Spike, then I get a whole bunch of dogs just like her, and I can take that and breed it into my Bolero stuff. You imagine that? I have me some dogs out of Lil bred to Tutor Spike and then breed that back into my Bolero dogs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Never seen her, man. They never brought her out of Florida. Never seen her. Well, see, the problem with breeding the Blind Billy or Eli or any of those dogs is you don't know how they're fucking bred, man. You know? And so if you can breed to anything, you want to breed to something that you know how the dog's bred. So if I could breed to anything, I mean, like if it was like magic, I'd be breeding back behind those dogs. I don't know if I'd breed to any of those dogs. Now, if you made me pick within that family, but I got Eli dogs. I don't need to breed to him. Yeah, man. Man, my new chair got a headrest on it. It's like I got a headrest on that bad boy. Put my head back. Have me a headrest. Yeah, it's gonna be sweetness. Gonna lean back on my headrest. Oh yeah. What time is it? Woo, it's almost 1 o'clock. About time for me to go make some dinner, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I wonder how many subscribers we picked up tonight. Oh yeah, we're at the 829. Screaming up to 900. All right, Carlos, we'll see you later, buddy. No, never heard of him. Never heard of him. Oh, sure. All right, fellas. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm about wore out. So, we'll, yeah, man, it was a good one. I look forward to the next one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of your bulldogs. You're welcome, man. We'll talk to y'all soon.